What's going on, guys? I'm Entity Maze, and in the Pokemon XY series, we were introduced to a character called Serena. However, unlike Ash Ketchum's former female companions, the anime decided to give this girl a canon crush on Ash, which left them making so many great shipping hints between the two for us to enjoy in this series. In fact, I would say it's one of the best features about the XY series, which is why today I've decided to count down the top 10 best Amourshipping moments of all time. Also because my other two videos got taken down. Thanks ShowPro. Regardless, please bear in mind, everything I'll be saying will be based on my opinions, so you can respect mine and I shall respect yours in the comments below. I'd love to hear your personal list. But with all that said now, let's jump right into my list. Episode 109 or episode 16 of XYZ. Ash puts off his gym battle. This scene was just beautiful and was actually a hint that came from Ash. It goes that Serena learns the location of the masterclass and sees that it is away from Snowball City, which that was Ash's next gym battle location. Ash then puts his hand on Serena's shoulder and assures her that he will put off his 8th gym battle until after her performance. Her reaction to this was just cute too. Although you could call this a small moment, I believe Ash shown that he cares for Serena's future, and Serena herself made for a sweet moment between the two. In fact, Ash has never put a gym battle aside for any of his other companions in the past, so this also marks this as one of Ash's biggest hints towards Serena. Very nicely done. Episode 105 or episode 12 of XYZ, Serena's Jealousy. Although this episode is hated by many Amourshipers because, well, I don't want to get into that, I still believe it had so many great Amourshipping moments, such as the moment we're exploring, Serena's Jealousy. It all begins off when Serena gets an invitation to a dance party for performers. However, it states that she has to bring a date, which she immediately thinks of Ash, blushing hard. Ah, that blush is cute enough. But Serena had to end up going with Clemon because Eevee was too shy towards other Pokemon apart from Bunnelby, which the invitation stated that her Pokemon had to have a partner too. This resulted in Serena sighing too. Aww. On the way to the party though, Miette shows up out of nowhere and overhears what Serena said, noting that Ash isn't her date, which she then proceeds to ask Ash to be her date, which Ash says yes, leaving Serena so triggered, like oh my god. You can tell how much she wanted Ash to be a date through this jealousy, and just overall how much she actually loves him. Which unlike others, I believe this was a clever way for the writers to show her feelings, and definitely made me laugh with the comedy they added, while also making me feel sorry for her. It was cute. So because of those reasons, I believe this moment deserved a spot on this list. And hopefully this has made some people feel differently about the moment too, instead of just ignoring it because they didn't like the rest of the episode. Episode 90, Shana Knows. Yes, this is another comedic Amourshipping moment that made its way onto this list, but how could I not include it? It was brilliant. The moment begins off with Torino telling Ash that he wasn't able to win against the gym leader Olympa because of a strategy she pulled off, which Ash then puts a hand to his face and tells him he would rather find out for himself, which is where Shana then states Ash is always so upbeat, then whispering to Serena, that's why you like him, right? This showing that she knows about her crush on him, which causes Serena to blush, and Rory, replying his positive mental attitude is something that she admires. But it gets even better when Ash overhears the girls talking about him, making Serena freak out even more, even having steam coming out of her head. Like come on, just overall this was funny and pretty cute to see Serena's reaction. The reason why this is further up than Serena's jealousy though is simply because Ash got involved. Nicely done Shana, nicely done. Episode 80, Serena's reaction to Miette's teasing. Once again for this list, we have a moment which involves Miette trolling Serena over Ash, but it's here for a very good reason. It firstly begins off with Miette hearing and assuming Serena cut her hair because Ash rejected her love. Serena blushes a lot and then looks back at Ash who smiles at her. Serena then tries to change the topic, but this fails, as Miette later says that if she doesn't make a move on Ash, then she will, which gets Serena really mad. Not only that, but Bonnie then reveals she knows about Serena's crush on Ash, even calling Ash dense. What a savage. And that just made the moment even more funnier. Not only that, but back in the day, this moment was the biggest moment we had gotten in a long time, which just made it even more of a cool experience. Serena is really trying to show Ash that she loves him and get him for herself. What a cute, yet funny competition between Serena and Miette. Episode 138 or episode 45 of XYZ, The Somewhat Date. Now, the episode in general was pretty sad, as Serena didn't know what she wanted to do next in life regarding goals. But this moment is where Serena started to cheer up thanks to our boy Ash. It begins off with the rivals, Clement and Barney leaving to do their own things, which leaves Ash and Serena alone. Ash suggesting she comes with him to hang out around Lumio City, which makes her blush already. Anyway, they check out stores and eat some food, but Ash notices Serena isn't acting like she usually does. So he asks her to battle him, as that helps Ash communicate better. But this is where Ash then grabs Serena's arm and runs through the city to the battlefield with her, making her blush, which that alone was just adorable. But after the short but meaningful battle, Ash gives a speech of how he will always be rooting for her. He also scratches his nose, which we all know he does when he's nervous around Serena. Regardless, Serena now started to feel better thanks to his speech, which ends the moment off. The reason why this is on the list though, is because it was sweet to see Ash cheer up Serena, the hints coming from his side this time around. Plus, the moment felt like an actual date, the date episode people actually liked because they were actually going around places and having fun together. But overall, that was nicely done of you, Ash. Episode 115 or episode 22 of XYZ, Ash falls into Serena's arms. My god, the fan service was strong in this entire episode, but I ain't complaining, it was a truly fantastic episode. In fact, it's one of my all-time favourite Pokemon episodes. However, the moment we're going to be exploring in this episode begins off with Ash waking up sick, everybody else being oblivious to this. However, Ash then walks towards Serena and collapses into her arms, making an accidental hug which makes Serena blush. Next, Ash then holds Serena's hand tight and repeats the letter I many times, which makes Serena believe that he was going to say the words she's been waiting to hear for a very long time. I love you. But instead he says I entail and drops to the floor, which is where the gang then notice he is sick. Regardless of that part though, the moment was just so cute to watch. You can't exactly blame Serena for thinking Ash was going to make a move just because of how close he was getting to Serena, the most contact he's ever done to her. Finally, much like the other moments on this list, these points just show how much Serena loves Ash, which made me just ship them harder back then, and I know many other people did as well. Regardless, despite this actual episode being one of my favourite Pokemon episodes of all time, like I said, I believe the moments further down on this list just top this moment 4 times more. So, let's now move on to the next. Episode 121 or episode 28 of XYZ, The Snowball Scene. All the moments I've counted down so far on this list are pretty much what I call cute moments. However, unlike those, this moment was a very serious and kinda sad one. It begins off with Ash becoming depressed after his loss against Wolfric, not knowing what he's doing wrong in battles, walking off into the forest at night, leaving his friends behind, telling them that he will be back. However, in the morning, Serena gets extremely worried and runs off into the forest to try and find him, which she does, talking about how she knows how Ash feels. But Ash then snaps back at her, saying that she doesn't, which causes Serena to then snap too by throwing snowballs, replying that he's not acting like the Ash she came to like, almost confessing her love too. So as you can see, this is an important moment because she nearly confessed. Not only that, but I love this scene due to how powerful it was. I always like to see drama in a ship because it helps them grow a stronger bond afterwards, which is exactly what happened here. Because Ash then snapped out of depression, thanks to Serena shouting at him, and when we saw Serena again, he said that he was sorry, them two then growing a stronger bond in the episodes afterwards. Finally, this moment just stood out from many of the others, which just makes me respect the scene even more. Episode 7, The Flashback. We have now come to the moment which is pretty much the true origins of Amourshipping and happens to be the meeting of Ash and Serena. The moment begins off with us seeing a young Serena lost in a Kanto forest with a bruised knee, scared. However, a young Ash friend stumbles upon Serena and decides to help her out by wrapping a handkerchief he owned around her bruised knee as a bandage. However, Serena said she still couldn't move, which is where Ash then stands up and says the famous Amourshipping quote, "Don't give up till it's over," then reaching his hand out to Serena and pulling her up, making them get into an accidental hug, with Serena being so surprised by how nice Ash was being. Ash then holds Serena's hand to go back to the summer camp that Ash and Serena were actually attending, with Serena blushing a little. Overall, this was really amazing to see that Ash and Serena met when young, making such a cute introduction as well to this shipping, as it suggested that Serena started to get her crush here. Not only that though, but the quote "Don't give up till it's over" actually helped Serena throughout the whole journey, showing how much this moment actually affected her, which just makes it even more meaningful. Definitely such a great and cute origin to this shipping. Episode 60, The Ribbon. The overall episode was such an important one, as it's where Serena gets her biggest development. She got that much in fact that she basically switched into a new character, but of course kept the Serena we love. Not only that, but of course, the Amourshipping moment we got in this episode was very important too. It begins off with Serena showcasing her new look to the others, which of course was the main highlight of her development. But on the outfit, she actually included a ribbon that Ash gave to her in the previous episode, episode 59. Not only that, but Ash compliments her on this, which makes Serena blush hard. As you can overall see, Serena put something that Ash gave her into the outfit she would wear for the rest of the series. That means a lot, which is why this is one of the biggest and best moments ever. However, there is one last moment which is way more big than this. So, let's now move on to it. Episode 140 or episode 47 of XYZ, The Kiss. Yes, it was very predictable that this moment would be number 1 on this list, but hey, can you blame me? It's the most iconic Amourshipping moment ever, and I'm sure you Amourshippers watching freaked out just like me.
Wait! Did she kiss him? No way! Oh my god!
Goddamn. Regardless of that we all know this moment, let's just go through and analyze this scene. It begins off with Serena about to leave for Hoenn to continue her performing dream by trying out Pokemon contests. But this is where she promised Ash that she'll become more of an attractive woman for him, and that he was her goal. Like yo, those 2 hints were great already. But it just gets better when Serena decides to run up the escalator she was going down to then kiss Ash, thanking him for everything he had done. Like yo, this was so perfect! Even the music and reactions from the gang. Ash's eyes were freaking sparkling, which shows a hint that he actually liked it. Bonnie was like, "Well done Serena," and Clement basically freaked out. How could I not like anything from this scene? She partially confessed to love and it's a freaking kiss. It's legit the most important moment ever in this shipping. The writers really surprised us. That's all I can say though really. It's perfect, once again. But if you're looking for more of my thoughts on this scene, then you can check out my blind reaction to it. Hashtag shameless plug. So there you have it. That's the list I made for top 10 best Amourshipping moments of all time. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out.